City boy, city boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Nate the Great, back with another video. And you know we gotta go ahead and do a Friday night Smackdown review, baby. But honestly, I don't have the energy. I simply don't have the energy, man. This show tonight, it wasn't a show. This was supposed to be the go home show for the Elimination Chamber. That is tomorrow, today, whenever you're watching this video. Okay? This was supposed to be the go home show. The show that gets us hyped for the Elimination Chamber. But they have failed in every single aspect to get the people any kind of hype for this shit. And I'm going to explain to you why. Okay? I'm not going to give a recap of the show, a rundown of the show. I'm just going to explain to you what these motherfuckers did. Okay? So they started off the show. They wasted 30 minutes. Okay? 30 minutes with a bullshit promo between Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. All right? Poorly written promo. All right. Chelsea Green did end up coming out and saving the promo. All right. She was the only one actually getting legitimate pops from the audience, legitimate heat from the audience. Okay. And then we got a champion versus champion match. All right. Between Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton. That match ended up going into DQ. Thankfully, that no champion had to get buried in that match specifically. All right. Went to DQ because Nia and Candice LeRae, they came out, beat down Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus, but the baby faces do ultimately end up coming out on top, which only makes me think, all right, in a logical wrestling mind, that the baby faces are or the heels are going to go over tomorrow. Okay. If that happens, I have a lot of issues with that, if that happens. But that's what the first 30 to 45 minutes was about. And then after this 30 to 45 minutes is up, Nick Aldis sets up a tournament. Now, mind you, this tournament is for the United States Championship. But just 2 weeks ago, we got a number one contenders match, okay? After a 20-minute fucking promo segment between Shinsuke, Miz, and LA Knight. Okay, Nick Aldis came out and said, since you both believe that y'all deserve the title, we're going to settle this right now, and whoever wins is going to get their shot at the title. Okay? Last week, we get a bullshit tag match between Mellow Dome Miz, right? LA Knight and R-Truth. Shinsuke Nakamura comes out the woodwork to attack LA Knight, causing him to lose his match. And then Nick Aldis' justification this week for having a tournament to decide who gets a number one contender spot is that 2 weeks ago, Shinsuke said he didn't believe that there were any legitimate challengers. LA Knight has a claim to the challenge, but instead of doing what he said he was going to do, he's going to throw 6 men together, okay? We're going to have 3 one-on-one matches tonight. And then at the end of the night, we're going to have a triple threat match to determine who's going to be the number one contender for the United States Championship. Did you hear me correctly? What I just said to you, if you break it down properly, is that we're going to spend an hour and a half, 90 minutes of the show, determining who the number one contender is for the show or for the United States Championship, even though 2 weeks ago we already had a number one contenders match. Let me take a sip of my drink. I am incensed right now. So yes, that's exactly what the fuck we did. Okay? We had LA Knight versus Andrade. Okay? We had fucking we had Jacob Fatu versus Andrade, okay, because the Bloodline or the New Wild Samoans, they're still going through it, okay. So Jacob Fatu won that match. All right, the Street Profits and the LDF, they had a match set up, but they didn't even have the match. It just broke down into like a 10-minute brawl between every single tag team, okay, in the locker room, all right? Because this is how we're going to start booking this is how we're going to start booking the tag team division. Just a bunch of dumbasses out there fucking brawling every week, okay? We got the same shit last week, so of course we got to get it this week. We even got one of the exact same spots with Angelo Dawkins having a dude on his shoulders and running him into the ring post. Even got the same spot because these motherfuckers aren't creative at all, okay? So that match didn't even happen, okay? We got another John Cena recap in this show. Absolutely pissing me off. Drew McIntyre comes out. He's spitting facts. All right, spitting straight facts about John Cena, about how 10 years ago he would have had so much bullshit to say. He would have had so much shit to say about the motherfucker who just came in and claimed a spot for an Elimination Chamber while everybody else had to work their asses off for it. Okay? Damian Priest comes out to no pop. Okay? Puts the crowd to sleep. Alright? Damian Priest thinks that if he just says, yo ass, I'ma put your ass out, I'ma put your ass, he thinks that he sounds ghetto or hood or street or whatever. I don't know. He thinks he sounds cool. He doesn't. He sounds like a dumbass. Okay? So he comes out there telling Drew that he's complaining too much. Seth Rollins comes out looking like a Pyru Puerto Rican Kid Boo. Okay? It's a very obscure reference. Alright? But if you look up what a Pyru is, you know what Puerto Ricans look like. And you know what Kid Boo looks like. So just put that all together. Whatever. Alright? He comes out. He's also whining, complaining, crying. Alright? CM Punk comes out, whining, crying, complaining. Okay? The best part of this whole entire segment was Logan Paul coming out to John Cena's music. Okay? John Cena's music hits. Everybody's assholes clench tight. Okay? Everybody stands on their feet. Okay? And out comes Logan Paul. Alright? Generational heat. Okay? He got generational heat with this entrance, okay? But he also cuts an absolute shit promo, so there's nothing to really say about this at all, okay? But this whole entire debacle right here of everybody crying and whining, well, I'm gonna beat you, and I'm gonna win at the Elimination Chamber, and I'm gonna win. Well, you look stupid. No, you look stupid. You're just gonna cry and complain on social media. That whole bullshit took about 20 minutes, okay? All right. And at the end of it, absolutely nothing happened. No brawls, no, nothing. It just ends. Okay. Next up, we got a fucking Santos versus LA Knight. So we got a rematch. All right. A rematch. What? This is like the 8th time they fought each other over the last year. But whatever. LA Knight wins. Okay. And we get another Sammy and KO segment. I could give a fuck less. I skipped over this whole thing. I don't care. Okay, I'm just ready for this shit to be over. Okay, Melo wins by DQ because he goes up against Braun Strowman. Another rematch. Okay, because these motherfuckers have no idea what they're doing. All right. Basically what happened was the New Wild Samoans, they came out and attacked Braun Strowman with the chair. All right, Braun Strowman shrugged it off, right, and pretty much just battered them or whatever. And Melo turned this into like an Eddie Guerrero moment where he acted like he was the one hit with the chair and whatnot. All right, pretty funny, I guess. And Melo wins by DQ. Whatever. All right, we get a vignette from Shinsuke, bitch ass. All right, then we get the triple threat, of course, between Jacob Fatu, LA Knight, and Melo. All right. LA Knight wins Because fucking duh. So we just did this whole 1 hour and a half bullshit so we can get back exactly to where the fuck we were 2 weeks ago. Yes, that's what we did tonight on the Go Home show, okay? Because they had no fucking clue what to do with all the time they had tonight, okay? CM Punk runs into Cody Rhodes backstage, okay? Or I should say that it happened the other way around. CM Punk basically tells Cody Rhodes to take that offer that The Rock gave him, all right? Turn that son of a bitch sideways, spit shine it, stick it right up The Rock's Hollywood candy ass, all right? Then Cody Rhodes comes out to do a fucking interview with Michael Cole, okay? But this was not an interview. This was Michael Cole talking for, 4 minutes, 5 minutes about all the things that could possibly happen, okay? First he says, the person I know, the Cody I know, wouldn't have taken this deal at all. You have all this, you have all that. You're living up to your father's legacy. And when he said you're living up to the legacy of your father, you could tell he did not believe at all what he was saying, okay? He couldn't even get it out. He choked on it, okay? That's a liar's omission right there. That's how there's certain things that people say and they can't necessarily get it out because they're lying their asses off, okay? This was just one of those things where he was lying his ass off to the point where he couldn't get this all out, okay? All right, Cody begins to start to say something. And then Michael Cole cuts him off and says, you're deflecting, okay? You could have everything, Cody. You could have all the money, all the glory, all the fame, all the everything. You can choose when you want to stay home. You can choose when you don't defend your title. You can choose all this and that. You can choose when you want to stay home with your wife and your kids and get all the money, all the glory, all the power. I'm like, he already does all this shit. So you're telling me nothing's going to change if he becomes corporate Cody? Because he already does all this shit. How many fucking title defenses has he had over the last year? 7? 8? Some kind of garbage number like that? Over a year? Insanity. Okay? In fucking sanity. So, after this, Cody Rhodes once again begins to almost say something, but Michael Cole gets a fucking, in his earpiece, somebody says, somebody just dropped off a gift for you. I'm guessing the final boss just dropped off a gift for you, okay? And it's a shitty wrapped Ford Raptor. Okay, all right. I won't say it was shitty. Okay, I like how the Ford Raptors look, but the wrapping was shitty. Okay, the wrapping was shitty. Just made the whole truck look ugly. All right, had Cody's logos all over it, and then The Rock comes up on the big screen and cuts. He cuts once again, his worst fucking promos ever, okay? Where he's talking about all the things that he could give Cody Rhodes and how they've been texting back and forth, chit-chatting all week. If only you'll give me that butt, Cody, all right? You can have everything that you want, okay? Everything that you ever dreamed of. Even things that you didn't know were possible to dream of, okay? You can have everything, all right? And tomorrow, I'm going to come to you. I'm going to open my arms, and I'm going to say, embrace me, brother. I'm going to say, give me that butt, Cody. And you're going to give me that butt. And when you give me that butt, you can have everything that you ever wanted. Everything you've ever dreamed of. Everything. Anything you want. Okay? And let me show you this thing that I got made for you. Okay? This is my new belt that I got. Okay? And the belt says Cody's Soul. Okay? And underneath Cody's Soul. All right? Now, it's just like, you remember the belt that The Rock beat Cody Rhodes with and wiped his blood on. It's basically the same style of belt, okay? But it says Cody's Soul. And underneath Cody's Soul, it has the date that Dusty died on it. I'm sitting here watching this, okay? Mouth ajar. Because I am disgusted at what I am seeing. The Rock gets on the plane, leaves, and the show cuts to black, okay? This is the shortest fucking review I've ever done, huh? That's because there was nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about because nothing happened. Nothing happened. If you missed tonight's show, you didn't miss anything. Literally, you didn't miss anything. Cody didn't even get a word out really during his supposed final words before he sees the final boss. This was just complete ass. This was something that they just threw together. Triple H is out of ideas. Okay, so I give this show a 0 out of 10 because I don't know how I could give it anything higher. The only good part of this show to me was the fact that I got to see LA Knight twice in the night. That's it. That's about it. But I can't give this show anything above a 0 out of 10 because it was redundant. We already knew that LA Knight was going to win this tournament because fucking duh, right? And nobody said anything of consequence. Nothing new happened. Nobody made any, nothing happened. I'm truly disgusted by what the fuck I saw tonight, man. I gotta wash this shit off of me, okay? Like and subscribe if you want to hear some more. Let me know what y'all thought about tonight's show in the comments. I'm done with it. I was so over this shit by the end of the show, all right? But I will be back tomorrow so we can go ahead and review the Elimination Chamber, all right? But yeah, this show was ass, man. So yeah, let me know what y'all thought down in the comments. Like and subscribe if you want to hear some more. This has been your boy, Nate the Great, back with another video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.